Good morning, Cochrane. Mayor Jeff Genung coming to you this morning from my office here at the Ranch House. And I just wanted to respond to an emergency alert response that went out last evening. You likely would have received a notification on your phone, on your watch. I've heard from a lot of people where all the things were going off, and I just want to address that this morning. An emergency alert was issued by the town of Cochrane last night in response to a construction project that was taking place on the Griffin Road and Bow River Bridge kind of intersection there. On the southeast corner where the parking lot is, where you would access the river or riverfront park, there was a construction project happening there. A contractor on behalf of Cochrane was doing a siphon project. And what a siphon is basically we were just upgrading and twinning our wastewater pipeline to increase our capacities for our sewer system. As part of that construction project, they were doing what's called a directional drill, where they put a drill down underground and they don't do the big open trench. And that drill went down and struck our major sewer line and a water line. At this point, no impact to our water system except nothing. The drinking water is safe, is what I'm trying to say. Our drinking water remains safe. I'll say that one more time. Crews worked all night. I'm just going from my notes here. Things have been a little hectic around here. Late night for us and for all the crews that were on site all night, working to contain the leak and mitigate the rupture from the line that I mentioned. So what we did in response to this, you heard I talked about the emergency alert that went out on phones, but approximately at 8:30 last night, we activated what we call our ECC, and that is our Emergency Coordination Center. And that allows us to have, and it's right here at the Ranch House in another room over here, it allows us to be in contact with other agencies, have in real time response to what's going on the ground. They're in constant contact with the crews that are on site and other agencies, like I said. So we've been in contact with the City of Calgary, of course. I've reached out personally to Mayor Gondek. She is in support of the actions of our community, and they're up to speed on everything that's happening here in Cochrane. Rocky County is another example. Alberta Environment and Alberta Health Services all know what's happened and have been in contact with them. And if you have any questions about any of those agencies that I outlined, please reach out to them directly for any of those answers. What we do want you to know this morning is that, like I said, Cochrane's drinking water is safe to drink. It remains safe. But there has been some impacts to the area, of course. The pathways adjacent to the Bow River from Highway 22 Bridge to Griffin Industrial Point are closed. This includes the Jim Uffelman Memorial Park, the paths directly adjacent to and below the Highway 22 Bridge, the pedestrian crossing on the Highway 22 Bridge over the Bow River. And as you may know, if you cross there, that drops right down into the area that's affected by the construction crews. And then some traffic impacts. Eastbound Griffin Road is now down to one lane to allow traffic in and out of the site for response crews. And lastly, I just want to say we're committed to keeping you updated on things as it unfolds. This is an active site that we're learning new information about every so often. So as new information becomes available, we will share that with you on this site here and on all of our social media channels and on the town website, and that is cochrane.ca. So lastly, I have been receiving calls from people asking what it is that you as a resident could help us out with. There will be a water restriction coming shortly, if it hasn't gone out already by the time you watch this video. We're asking Cochrane residents to restrict your water usage, so maybe put off doing that load of laundry, or just really you could help us out by restricting your water use and keeping that as low as possible until we've got this situation under control. But that's all for now, Cochrane. As I said, please keep in touch with our social media channels and on our website for more updates.